So the next thing we're gonna make is a liniment. And in Western herbalism, we don't use liniments very often. In Chinese herbalism, we use liniments a lot. Liniments were traditionally used by the Shaolin monks for all of their martial arts injuries. So with the liniment, instead of using an oil, we're using either an alcohol or a witch hazel extract. And what that does is right when it touches the body, it becomes immediately absorbed into the skin. So it immediately absorbs into sprains, strains, muscle tension, anything like that. Whereas an oil, we really have to massage into the skin. A liniment is just immediately absorbed into. So the liniment we're going to make today is with white oak bark. White oak bark was used as one of our first derivatives of aspirin. From salicylic acid, we get aspirin, and we find salicylic acid in poplars and willows and things like that. So again, we use our 1-to-4 ratio, so 100 grams of herb to about 400 mils of liquid. And since it is an external product, you could definitely do it. Really, we could fill this whole thing with white willow bark if we wanted, because we're not going to take this internally. And then same with the tincture, we want to have muslin or cheesecloth in between our lid and our infusion. And then we just shake. And again, 2, 4, 6 weeks, your choice, in a cool, dark location and always labeled. And so always label and date your product. And if it is a product that is not to be taken internally, always write external use only, because you'll have that roommate or partner who just wants to taste everything that you make, and then they could potentially harm themselves by taking an external product internally. So we have labeled it. Generally, I would put tape over the label, because if any liquid does get on this, it's going to make the label run. And then after your soaking time, you strain just like you strained everything else. With the same muslin cheesecloth, make sure all the plant matter's out of it with something like witch hazel. It's not going to mold easily, so you don't have to worry about it. Anytime we are working with therapeutic oils or liniments or salves, once you've strained the product, if you wanted to add some essential oils to it to make it stronger, you wait until after you've strained it to then add the essential oils.